because your belief systems have everything to do with your psychic realities. So you must know that you can bring in everything to you without any problem if you believe it is true. And I can open that back up for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Believe that it is true.
I will.
It brings me joy to know that we can work together and that you can be reopened and fully opened to even greater things. I am enjoying that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So I'm wondering, Babaji, do you see any sort different species of alien like genetics or DNA in me?
Yes, you have Pleiadian and you have Orion, and there is some Fendorian and a little Arcturian. The important ones are the Pleiadian and Orion, because those are the two that actually built the megalithic societies in many ways. The Orions are the ones that gave the patterns and the different technologies of the stargates, and they faced them toward the star systems.
Wow.
So the Pleiadians did the same in different areas. And so when the Fendorians, the Arcturians, Syrians were coming, they had to use the Orion Stargate to get here. This was during the Great Orion Wars back then. And this planet was used as a place to talk peace, treaties, and things of that nature. And that's why so many visited through the Egyptian openings. There's a very good and large Stargate there. And so you had to have permission by the Orions to get through that Stargate. And so this planet was fairly protected by them. And not only was it protected, but only those that were doing treaties, investigations, and had the full faith of the Orions were allowed to come here.
Did I have anything to do with that area around ancient Egypt or the Sumerian area?
Yes, you did. You were an alien at that time as well that came to Earth to do some of the things that needed done. You were one that was noted as a god of the underworld, Anubis, and you felt a responsibility to the people and felt a great love for the people on this planet in some ways, and they respected you and gave you their full respect and understanding and attention whenever you appeared before them.
Anubis.
In fact, you were the original face on the Sphinx.
That's incredible. I've actually received a message from Enki, the Sumerian god, and he actually taught me a Kriya Yoga technique a few years ago, as well as yourself. But Enki taught me a Kriya as well.
Yes.
So I've actually written that in my book, and also about Babaji as well. And,
of course.
And I'm just so interested in my connection with that area about Egypt and Mukta as well, Ramses, Enki, and also India. My connection, I've been to India over the last 30 years, so 7 times. I've spent a couple of years there, and I'll continue going there, because I've got.
India is a very sacred place. And many have visited there with their ships, with their devices, and with their information. It is the tablets that they have written are very rich with information, even how to build a spaceship if you wish, even how to fly, even how to do many things that were not part of that civilization at that time. And some of these books remain undeciphered, and they are far, far greater than you can imagine.
Is that the flying machines of India, of the ancient ones? They're flying ships?
Yes. In fact, the shapes of the tops of the domes in India are the original shapes of the saucers back then. That's where they got that shape.
It's very interesting.
Because they used to use buildings as their landing areas. And so it would just look like the top of the building. And then they would take off from there.
Yes. I've always had the thought that great yogis, or like BABAJI, and someone like Enki from the Sumerian lineage, that they must have, both of you, must be just so evolved that you can like change DNA at will for certain reasons.
We do not change it. We can influence it. To change DNA completely means a full flush of the body, whereas an infusion of DNA can change partially the DNA, and sometimes only temporarily. Remember that DNA is everything in the body, all through the body. It is not in one just place, but everywhere. And so when you do this changing of the DNA, it is temporary because your original DNA is the permanent part. But we can have some temporary infusions that would change what we could do.
Would you recommend then that I have some infusions?
Infusions? Perhaps. When you understand what they will do.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really understand what it will do, but if it would help in any way with, I suppose, with my meditation and
it will change the way you see this reality. It will change the way you see the next reality. And it will change the way you see deity.
Yes. My first guru was Swami Satyananda Saraswati from Bihar School of Yoga. I met him in 1988, but he's passed away now. He in 2009 he left. But I'm wondering if you could help me reconnect with him as well.
Of course. He was a great spirit, a great energy, and could see beyond the norm and felt who you were. And he gave you great encouragement, and he gave you great vision from his own vision.
Yes,
because he knew that you were to be part of the great next step.
That's what I'm very interested in. Yes, he did give me a great experience. In 1986, he actually materialized in my room, which is almost like a hologram, where I saw him from the waist up in my darkened bedroom, like it was full size, and he was talking to me like telepathically, and I couldn't even move my eyes. It was just mind to mind. That was a great experience. And that's when I had...
He was not fully human.
No, I thought so. I thought he must have been, because he was just so powerful, the energy coming from him.
He is a very powerful being. And He saw great things in you.
That same
And that
day.
can reconnect you.
Yes, you can. Thank you. That
Oh,
same
yes.
that same day when he appeared in front of me, I had my first Kundalini awakening experience in meditation. And it's all, everything, my inspiration and quest has been since then, you might say.
Yes. As the Kundalini moves up through the chakras, it opens up everything for your experience and for your pleasure.
Yes. Thank you, Babaji.
It is good to speak to you.
Oh, thank you.
I've wanted to speak to you before.
Yes, thank you. It's really amazing to receive so much information. In the past, it's just been a little bit in a vision, in a dream, or in the astral somewhere. But this is much more information and confirmation, basically.
Of course. It is what is meant to be. This was your time.
Yes.
This was the moment. Before the